Hey, what's up guys, Shadzora here, and today I'm going to show you how to motion track with After Effects CS6 with shadows. So first of all, you're obviously going to need a clip that you want to motion track, either text, like a video, any object to. This time I've got Modern Warfare 2 cinematic footage and stuff, but if you're using real life footage it works just the same, but you might be able to just skip a few steps out that we're doing here. So, obviously just drag your Modern Warfare 2 or any video that you want to track into the new composition button. Then, obviously, it'll all be the right frame rate. Now, if you've got this text in the top, or if you want to resize your footage at all, you have to resize it right now. And then you're going to have to render it all out, because the tracker actually doesn't work. It's a bit buggy right now because they've not updated it yet. And you're going to have to resize the video now and render it out now. So once you've resized it, just go to composition, add to render queue, and then you're just going to put it wherever you want it. I'm just going to put mine on the desktop and then put raw footage and save. Just going to put audio output on. Okay. In fact, I'm just going to change the format to FL. In fact, I'm going to do F4V because that makes quite small files. Yeah, make sure audio output's ticked if you want your audio, obviously. And just render it. In fact, I won't even stop the video because it's going quite fast. Might speed this bit up. Okay, so now we've just done with that. So I'm just gonna make a new project. Import the thing I just rendered out. There it is. Open. Add it to a new composition. Now, as you can see, we've got no text. So I'm just gonna crop this video a bit. I should have done that before I started rendering for less time spent rendering, but I'm too retarded. Sorry. Right, so there's a little bit of text at the end there that I forgot to cut out, so I'm just going to cut it out like that. Then drag these two bars to where you want it if you can trim it like I am, and then just click trim comp to work area. And then it just trim it to the right size that you want. And now, you're just going to go to effects and presets and type in track, and then just drag the 3D camera tracker straight onto here, and it'll start analysing the background. Up here you see the stats. You don't need to change any of these settings, but up here just watch for this. It's just stopped initializing, and now it's started tracking. We're on frames 18 out of 511, so it's going quite fast. So yeah, I'll just cut this bit out because it could take a little bit more than that render. So see you in a minute. Okay, so we're back, and it has tracked all the points successfully. As you can see, if you scroll through, there's points everywhere. If you've actually trimmed it and you didn't render it out, even if you put it in a pre-composition, it still won't have all the points like this. It's quite buggy at the moment, but it'll surely be fixed soon by After Effects, because they will patch it, obviously. There'll be an update. So, basically, you're gonna have to find where you want either your text or your object. So say if I wanted it resting on top of this this here, I would have to find a target in between a load of points that make that target flat. It doesn't have to be flat, but it helps a lot and it makes it a lot easier. So I say I wanted it on the floor, I'd probably use that one or that one, something like that. And if I really wanted, if the target wasn't coming up, I could try just dragging around with my mouse, and then see, it makes it flat, and that's tracking from a load of points. If you want some more, click shift and then drag it around a load more, and see how it's making the track even better, as long as it's on the same surface. Say I just got a load from there, then it's not going to be right. So, oops-a-daisy, I just untracked it, so let's redo apply effects. Right, so I'm just going to have some on the ground about here, so I'm just going to drag it round some points to make a general target. That's not very straight. Try and get it as straight as you can. Yeah, that looks good. So once you've selected the right points you want, right click on them, either create a text in camera. A solid in camera just means like a plane, so like a square that you can resize, so I don't think many people want to do that. You can make shadows with the shadow catcher, but it's very complicated, and well, not many people know how to do it yet, so I'm just doing it the easy way for you with shadows this time. So if you create a null and camera, that just lets you parent an object like a video to it. I will show you that one actually instead of text. For text, you just click on it and then it's all done. You just have to use your tool to just change it round, mess with the orientation like that and stuff with this little rotation tool like that, and just mess with it like that, and you can see it stays exactly still. Great tracker. But I'm just going to show you how to do an object because that's a little bit harder. Still really easy though. So, just going to select my points again, like that, and that's quite flat, so that's good. And I'm just going to right click on it, create null and camera. So as you can see, it's just made two new layers, the camera layer and the null layer. So the null layer is actually invisible to the actual camera when you render it out. But as you can see, it's there. So basically, I'm going to add a video clip to this. So, you know what, I'm just going to add the raw footage to it again. So, just drag it straight on top of everything. And then you're going to click the 3D button, which is here. If it's not there, click this toggle switches and modes button. If it looks like that, click it again, and then you'll get this one. It looks like the Youch symbol if you can't see. Just click that, and then obviously it's moved somewhere, but don't worry about that just now. And then make sure the parent tool here, again, if it looks like, oh no, it's still there, don't matter. Just drag this parent tool onto the null, and then go in the drop down box on your raw footage, transform, and then position, put these all to 0, and then it's exactly where your null was. So it's positioned it right where your null was now. So now we need to just rotate a bit. So get your orientation tool or your rotation tool and just turn it round like this. And then as you can see, it's starting to look a bit better. So I want it further back a bit, I think. Let's just move it back a bit. So you get the general idea on how to just move this around and things. So let's just drag through now, and as you can see, it's staying still. Yeah. Horrible quality because I've got it on third, but yeah, it's staying still. So now to add a shadow, and this is the same for text, anything you want, it's exactly the same. So basically what you want to do is click on the thing you've tracked, so text or an object in my case. Control C, Control V, or copy and paste. You can't actually copy and paste, so yeah. Control C, Control V, or Command C, Command V on Mac like I am. And then just rotate, get the orientation tool or the rotation tool. My mouse has gone off. Oh my god. Connection lost. Wow. Back in a second, I'm just changing the batteries. So right, hey guys, I've just changed the batteries in my mouse. So now what you want to do is you basically want to get the rotation tool and the raw footage that we've just copied and pasted, well, whatever footage you want to track or the object. You want to get the orientation tool and just rotate it to like so it's like parallel with the floor or whatever you want the shadow to hit, and then just click back on your selection tool and then go down, and then a bit, I'm going to do mine a bit to the right because that's where all the other shadows are, and then back a little bit. Right, so that looks alright. And now you want to go to Effects, Blur and Sharpen, and then go to Gaussian Blur. Just click on that, and then it'll come up here, Gaussian Blur. You want to set the blurriness to about, I don't know yet because I've not got my fill on, so just go back on Effects, Generate, then click on Fill, and then just change this to black or like a dark grey, and then go on the blur and then turn it up to whenever it's starting to look like a shadow. Looks a lot better on text than on this. You have to put it way up on like objects like this. But yeah, so that is how to add shadows on. Let's just go through this. In fact, I'm gonna just run preview it for you. Just wait for it to load a bit. Alright, let's play it from there. So as you can see, it's staying completely still, so is the shadow, and yeah, it's still a moving picture. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel, and if you're watching this on Shy, make sure you subscribe to us. Brilliant clan. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.